Usually what I found on the internet, other creators use for bezeling crystals, Japanese seed beads and Czech seed beads. But in my situation, I needed to find other way how to bezel crystals, because in my location easier to get Czech seed beads. So that's why, not to waste my time and order Japanese seed beads and Czech seed beads, I found a way how I can bezel the crystal using only Czech seed beads. And I will show you what I found. First of all, Czech seed beads, those are both size 10. And I will show you the difference, that you understand what exactly I'm looking for before I start to bezel the crystals. So here is Czech seed beads size 10. Usually silver lined Czech seed beads, they have more squarish shape, and like that they are the same size or almost the same size as Japanese seed beads, what we usually use to bezel crystals. But if you have, like me, only Czech seed beads in your location and it's easier for you to get, go and check Czech seed beads size 10, silver lined. And these Czech seed beads are just as well size 10, but they are more round. As you can see, they have this tiny difference in the shape and in the size. Like that, I can bezel my crystal easily, same way as I would do if I had Japanese seed beads. And I will show you how we will do it. And the third seed beads I have as well, Czech seed beads, but this time it is size 13. They are small, tiny seed beads. These materials we will need to bezel our stone. To bezel 14mm crystal, we will need to start with 28 silver lined seed beads, Czech seed beads, as I showed you previously. This will be our first row, 28 seed beads. If you want to bezel 12mm crystal, you will need seed beads in the first row, and to bezel 10mm crystal, you will need 20 seed beads in the first row. But for 14mm crystal, we start with 28 seed beads. Czech seed beads, sometimes they are not very equal, however, its quality is very nice. Try to use and check from the seed beads more squarish pieces, like that. Our future bezeled crystal will be perfect. Now I have 28 seed beads, and I will need to make it as one circle. I just pass through the all seed beads with my thread and needle to secure my first row. I will pass at around 3 seed beads forward. Here is my tail and here is my working thread. And I start to take one seed bead, same as our first row. I skip one seed bead and I enter to the next one. So we do like a peyote stitch. Again, one seed bead, we skip one and enter to the next one. Here I have 2 seed beads. Always we take one at a time, we skip one seed bead and we enter into the next one. And we do so till the end of our row. We skip one and we enter into the next one. We take one, we skip one and we enter into the next one. One seed bead, one skip one, enter into the next. And here is our step up. We skip one, we enter as usual to the next one, and here is the bead, our bead from the second row, and we enter into it. Here was our last bead. We entered into the last seed bead and straight away to the next seed bead, which was first seed bead of the second row. Now we don't need anymore our first silver lined bronze color. We take it away. Next, what we will need Czech seed bead size 10, more roundish gold color. And we take one and we enter into the seed bead, which is here. We just see it will like a fill in the gaps between our seed beads. Just take one seed bead and enter into the silver lined bronze seed bead. One seed bead at a time. Just fill in the gaps. From now on, we have 14 seed beads in the row. It is our third row. And here is our step up. We enter into the bronze silver lined seed bead and into our gold seed bead. This is our step up. Now on this stage I will take my tail to the back. I will take 14mm crystal and I already will continue with my row number 4 with my crystal inside. We continue with the same gold seed bead. And we enter into the gold seed bead. And we continue to fill the gaps in between gold seed beads, like a bronze gold seed beads, this way. We pull a bit and we hold our stone in the middle. And we pull a bit, but don't pull too hard, otherwise your stone will fall down from the back. We need to pull it down that our seed beads are already covering our stone. And we slowly continue. I think this is the hardest part from the whole bezeling, for me at least. It's very important to hold our stone that it is in the middle. Of course, you can adjust it after, but try to put it straight away where you need, and continue to bezel our stone. Turn it. Not only stone you turn all the beading you create, like that it's easier. Make sure that seed beads are covering our stone. We almost finished this row. And last seed bead of this row. And here is our step up. We enter into the first bronze gold seed bead and into the seed bead of the same color, but on our last row. This is our step up. And pull. As you can see, our stone still is going there and there, so we need to put it on the place and pull it. He will stop going out of our bezeling when we will start work with our smallest seed beads, and we will start to do it right now. Now we take away our bronze gold seed beads of size 10, and we take small gold seed beads size 13. I work now only with Czech Preciosa seed beads. Here we put our stone on the place in the middle, and we start to take one gold seed bead and we fill in the gaps in between our bronze gold seed beads, one by one, all around our stone. With stones of 12 millimeters and 10 millimeters, you do the same, just your starting row will be, as I said, for 12 millimeters it will be 24 seed beads, and for 10 millimeter crystal it will be 20 seed beads in the beginning. And we take one seed bead at a time, and we enter in between bronze gold seed beads all around our stone in the same technique as previously. We don't change anything. Here is our step up. We take one seed bead and we enter into the bronze gold seed bead, which was 10, size 10, and we enter into the small seed bead of our row, and we pull. And now, to secure it better, I will add another row with gold seed beads, and then we will start to cover our back side. For this row I will use as well gold seed beads, and I will just enter into the gold seed beads of previous row this way, one by one. And the last seed bead of this row, we enter into our gold seed bead from the first row, and into the first seed bead of our last row, and we pull. Our front side of the crystal is ready. Now, to secure it better and make it beautiful and complete, and to put our crystal in the middle as we need, we will go to the back side and we will finish nicely and beautifully our back side of this stone. Just weave the thread to the back side and come out from the seed bead, which is a bit more closer to the middle of our stone. You have to come out from the seed bead, which is a bit closer to the middle, like to fill in the gaps in between. But here we will do a bit differently. To cover back side, we will need to use as well seed beads, what we use in our first two rows, bronze silver line seed beads. We will take 5. If you bezel 12mm crystals or 10mm crystals, you will, on this step, you will take 3 seed beads at a time. But here we take 5. We're coming out from this seed bead, then 1 seed bead which is coming out, we skip and we enter into the next seed bead which is coming out. If we count seed beads, it will be, so our thread is coming out from this seed bead, then it will be 1, 2, 3, and we enter into the seed bead number 4 and into the next seed bead, like you enter in 2, you pull, make sure that your tail is not going inside, so we came out from this seed bead which is coming out a bit with 5 seed beads and entered into the seed bead 1, 2, 3, 4 that coming out. Then we weave our thread into the next seed bead, and our next arch will start from the seed bead which is going out again. Like you come out from the seed bead which is closer to our center, then you add 5 seed beads, you skip 1, 2, 3 and you enter into the seed bead number 4, you weave into the seed bead number 5 and you come out from the seed bead number 6 and you add again 5 seed beads, you skip 1, 2, 3, and you enter into the seed bead number 4, which is coming out a bit. You enter, tail is all the time. You enter, then you weave the thread into the next seed bead and you come out from the seed bead, which is coming out a bit. Again. Again, you take 5 seed beads. So you skip 1, 2, 3 and you enter into the seed bead number 4. Then you weave your thread and you come out from the seed bead again, which is coming out a bit. And again 5 seed beads. 1, 2, 3, and we enter into the seed bead number 4, which is coming out as well. Then we weave our thread into the next seed bead. And we come out from the seed bead that is coming out a bit. And last here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here will be next step. Again, same 1, 2, 3, and we enter into the seed bead number 4 from where our first arch is starting. And last 5 we added, and our thread is coming out from the seed bead from where our first arch started, and we pass into our arch in the seed bead number 3. It will be our top seed bead in the middle because we had 5, and so we enter into the seed bead number 3 and we pull. So we are now here coming out from the seed bead number 3, and now we will need to connect all the seed bead number 3 on the top of our arches together. So here we are. Continue to connect our middle seed beads on our arches. So here we just connect all the arches together. I will pass through all these middle seed beads a couple of times to secure it better. Like that, you see, our back side of bezel crystal is all covered. And to secure it better, just pass through all the seed bead one more time, at least one more time. So our bezeled crystal is ready. If you need it only bezeled this way, you just weave the threads, make a knot, and you weave it and you cut the thread. But if you would like to see how I will create this kind of earring out of this crystal, you are welcome to the full tutorial here.